race for 2020 is on, and our next guest is the one with the largest social media following of any declared candidate so far. Marianne Williamson, Democratic candidate for president, best-selling author, and activist.
You know, people asked me when I began this campaign, how are you going to dumb it down, Marianne? How are you going to turn it into a soundbite or into a bumper sticker? Like I'm supposed to get shallow for people. I don't want to get shallow for you. You get deep with me. There are millions of American children who go to school in classrooms where there are not adequate school supplies. So how can they possibly compete with the clout of corporate lobbyists that are flooding our Congress and our White House every single day? These are serious times. We need to be serious people. We have deep problems and we need to be deep thinkers. We need a whole uprising of consciousness among the American people who know that we're not going to acquiesce to an economic system which puts short-term profit maximization for these corporations before advocacy for people and planet. Why? Because it's wrong. In order to override the real assaults, the systemic assault on our democracy, we need to do more than fight. We have to fall in love again with what this country can mean. This is not something that any one person can go to Washington and just make happen. New paradigm leadership is not about saying, I'll do it, send me to Washington. New paradigm leadership is where the leader is holding the space for the brilliance of others. Our democratic values and our human values matter more than anything else. We need more in our generation than small random acts of kindness. We need huge strategized acts of doing the right thing. There is still a debt to be paid. We need to pay reparations for slavery. We have to cultivate peace. We have to look at peace building as seriously as we look at preparedness for war. They have to work together. We have to wage peace, not just prepare for war. And we need to get into the consciousness of peace building if we want this world to even be habitable 50 to 100 years from now. I'm asking you to join with me for a year of talking about things that matter. Let's talk about what it would mean to have a massive realignment of investment in the direction of America's children. Let's talk about what it would mean to actually wage economic and racial justice in this country. Let's talk about what it would actually mean to end mass incarceration. Let's talk about what it would actually mean to fight climate change. And let's take responsibility for the fact that none of that stuff's going to happen unless all of us rise up. All of us become the immune cells in this society and say that which is happening stops now. Our democracy has stage 4 cancer, and all that the traditional politicians are offering is a topical ointment. It's time for an entirely new kind of thinking. The old thinking got us into the ditch we're in. It's not the mindset that will get us out. And it goes without saying, that's why I'm running for president. We need to show up in our time like others have shown up in theirs. It's our time. We need to do this, and we need to do it now.